For hundreds of years, the law has allowed people to decide what happens to their money and their possessions after they die by writing a will. But now, in a ruling with potentially far-reaching consequences, the Court of Appeal has made clear that even the most strongly expressed wish to disown your child can be overruled after your death. Before she died 11 years ago, Melita Jackson had written to her lawyers, "I can see no reason why my daughter should benefit in any way from my estate. I have made it clear she can expect no inheritance from me when I die." It was because Heather Aylott, who's now 54, had been estranged from her mother ever since eloping at the age of 17. She has now been awarded £164,000 after the judges decided Mrs. Jackson acted in an unreasonable, capricious and harsh way towards her only child. Parliament has entrusted the courts with the power to ensure, in the case of even an adult child, that reasonable financial provision is made.
It's a historic case because whilst we've always known that there has been the opportunity to make these arguments before the court, it's now been established that it can be successful if you have the right set of circumstances.
Mrs. Jackson had left her £486,000 estate to 3 animal charities, the Blue Cross, the RSPB and the RSPCA.
This is a bit of a landmark case because the RSPCA relies on 50% of his income from legacies, and we want to ensure that when a person says something in her will, it's carried out and delivered.
From now on, anyone who wants to cut members of their family out of their will needs to get expert advice.
If they are considering not leaving some money to someone who might otherwise expect to inherit, they need to be clear in their will about what they're doing and why they're doing it.
The bulk of Heather Aylott's inheritance must be spent buying her rented home to raise her family above the poverty line. The charities are deciding whether to try to win back Melita Jackson's bequest at the Supreme Court. Catherine Jones, 5 News.